everybody, and good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's kind of music to my ears when you do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wish you would sing it like that sometimes.
Good morning.
There you go. I love it. It's kind of like the school bell, but you don't like to listen to the school bell.
Yeah. Did anyone ever like the school bell?
It reminds me of like the school bell in Greece where they're like ding, 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 ding.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's pleasant to the ears, isn't it?
My mom said schools used to actually do that.
With a xylophone?
Or whatever instrument, like doing the morning announcements was like a big deal to them in school.
Well, they still do morning announcements, at least in our town they do. But they're video announcements now. So like the students who are in theater or forensics or whatever it is, they record the news.
Oh.
And they play it over the TV screens.
Do they do it in the morning when they get there so it's like current news?
I think they do it the day before.
Oh. Okay.
So it's like a day delayed for the events, but...
When you were in school, did you have that Channel 1 thing?
When I was in middle school.
Because when I was in high school, they started something called Channel 1.
Yeah.
And it was actual like kids who just did the news. And they would have like heartwarming stories, and they seemed pretty current when they were doing them.
Yeah.
But I remember it was pretty fun.
It wasn't someone from your school doing it. It was like...
No, it was like kids all over the country.
Someone who was nationally chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember watching that in middle school every single day.
I think that there were like special instances where they would put other schools on Channel 1 also. Okay. We didn't have an AV department though.
No.
I don't even know that the school had a camera. Like I took my video camera to school. Yeah. And it was giant. It sat on my shoulder and it was very heavy. Right. And I filmed lots of stuff.
Well, when I was in school, we still had the big box TVs.
Yeah, they wheel them in.
They wheel them in to watch movies, and they had the, I don't know what the projector.
Yeah,
with the transparency.
Should I go here like later?
Yeah. Okay. I guess.
Yes, I remember those transparencies. I loved those. Yeah. I loved when the teacher would get those out. It was so fascinating to me.
But now they have like PowerPoints and all of that stuff, so the teachers don't have to write as much anymore. Right. Like I remember my math teacher having to write out every single problem on the transparencies. Yeah. And then walking us through the steps. Now they can put it on a PowerPoint if they want to and walk us through that way, but...
I had a teacher who saved his transparencies.
Yeah.
So he didn't write them back out.
Well, they did that too, but, you know.
Wow, we're really dating ourselves here.
As, you know, material improves or whatever, as they change things.
I remember like 10 years ago when I told my mom what a PowerPoint was. And it was almost like that episode in The Office where Michael was like, PowerPoint, PowerPoint, PowerPoint.
Yeah. Huh.
All right, time to get guessed.
I don't remember that episode at all.
Season 4, episode 2, I think.
Really?
Because season 4, episode 1 was the fun run. It was one of those ones where Ryan became the boss and he wanted Michael to show everyone.
I can't even believe that you can remember which season and which episodes these things are.
I've literally seen The Office. Like people say, oh, I've seen that 100 times. I could probably safely say that I've seen The Office from beginning to end at least 35 times.
Really?
Oh God, yeah.
Wow.
I absolutely love that show. Not a huge fan of when Andy was the boss though, so it's possible that I could get quite a few of those episodes wrong.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of Andy either.
I felt like they were losing direction with the show. All right, gas time.
Okay. So, on the way to the doctor, what did we stop and do?
I'm just still laughing over that.
Over what?
So I told Carrie that I was really feeling like I wanted some popcorn again.
Yes.
And it's not the best snack because they use like sunflower oil, but it's probably better than me eating a Snickers bar or a Ho-Ho.
I can't really say that that's accurate, but we'll go with it.
In my head, it's better.
Okay.
Anyway, I just really wanted some popcorn. Yes. So, last time Carrie went in to get popcorn, it was $8. And we were like, holy crap, I can't believe it's $8. But we haven't been going out that much, so we were like, let's just go get some more popcorn. Let's just get it.
Exactly.
We pull up in there and we notice that the parking lot is like not as packed as it was that one day we were telling you, but it was full.
It's busy for a Tuesday.
At 2:30. Or 10 to 3 even now.
Yeah.
We were like, why in the heck is it so packed? So Cari comes outside smiling, legitimately smiling bigger. I gotta be honest with you, I thought you were gonna tell me you had a contraction when you came walking out the door.
I think if I had a contraction, I'd be like, oh, ouch.
I'm just saying though, it looked like you were smiling from ear to ear, that you were just really happy. So she gets in the car and she says, we are never getting popcorn again unless it's on a Tuesday. And that's all she said. All of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, what are you talking about? Tell them the news.
Tuesdays at our theater is free popcorn day for rewards members.
Yeah, so Birch Run people, Frankenmuth people, I know there's some of you out there. Free popcorn day on Tuesdays. Yes. There is a catch though.
There is a catch. You have to be a rewards member.
Which is free.
Which is free. It's a free rewards program. And it's a free small popcorn. Now, if you want to upgrade, it's $1 to upgrade to a medium from the small, and it's just $2 to upgrade to a large from a small.
Yeah.
So all I had to pay for a large popcorn today was $2, and that was $8 that I paid last time I went in.
Yeah. So it's literally a quarter of the price, and now I don't feel so bad about having your mom come over to get popcorn.
Yeah. She could get her own though on Tuesdays for $2.
I know. Or she could just get a small one.
And the reason that the parking lot is so full is rewards members also get $5 tickets.
Is it all day Tuesday, or is it like Tuesday matinee price?
You know, I didn't ask.
I should probably ask.
Probably should. So that's something to keep in mind.
I remember when Cari and I got a rewards membership to the Bavarian Inn, and we were really excited about it because we were going to go all the time on Wednesdays because they have free miniature golf.
Yes.
We went once.
We did. One time.
We went one time. But you know what? Technically, the rewards card was $10 for the year.
So it paid for it.
So it did pay for it, but like, I feel like we'll use this popcorn rewards thing a lot more than we use the Bavarian Inn one.
We might.
Yeah.
It is good popcorn.
It is so good.
So yeah, if you're ever in the area, Tuesdays is free popcorn day.
Okay, so we are outside of the OB's office.
Yeah.
Cari has to get another dilation check. And I'm not saying we, because this is definitely something that I'm not a part of.
Well, it's not just a dilation check, it's just like a regular routine checkup too.
Yes.
They can check your dilation if you want to.
Are you going to?
Probably.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to pick the winner of, for those of you who are on YouTube and you don't, or not on Facebook, which I realize we got to find a better way to do this so that everyone is included, but...
We've done YouTube giveaways though.
Yes, I know, but for this one I would have. Anyway, it happened really fast. I put up a post at 9 o'clock because I realized that we were already halfway to 23,000 campers on YouTube. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, you guys are really awesome lately with all the shares and just all the love and support. So since we're placing the hashtag shirt order today, I put a post up and I said, if this gets 100 shares, we're gonna give away a t-shirt, and we ended up getting 135 shares.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. If we had hit 200, I would have totally given away another one.
Well,
I should have told them that. Maybe we'll know that for next time, guys.
Maybe.
But anyway, I'm going to the random number generator right now, and I'm gonna just do this live.
well, kind of live.
Well, kind of. I mean, I'm doing it while on camera.
Yes.
All right, so. Hang on, I gotta wait for it to load. Okay, so we have Jesse. I want to say it's Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
B-O-U-C-H-E-R. I mean, is it Boucher?
I don't know.
Jesse, you won.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much, Jesse. I'm going to message you right now.
Thank you for sharing. Wow, my face is so red right now.
It is a little bit red. Are you okay? It's hot in here.
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
I want to turn the fan up, but then...
Why don't we just go inside? We got like 15 minutes left. Let's just go in.
Okay.
We're gonna head into our appointment, but congratulations, Jesse, and thank you to everyone. I wish that we could give away more t-shirts, so we just can't right now, but we're definitely gonna be doing stuff. And for those of you who did purchase the hashtag shirt, including Jesse, remember, we're gonna be reaching out. We're gonna be making a post and for you guys if you wanna play along with our video that we're doing.
Yeah.
Called the hashtag project. So, let's go inside and let's get your lady bits looked at.
Let's get me cooled off first, I think.
Yeah, let's do
I don't
that.
know why my face is so red.
Okay, let's get you cooled off. 39 weeks.
Yeah.
If you were gonna give a message to our unborn son right now, what would you say?
Why do you put me on the spot like that?
I don't know. I like to.
I love you, son.
Stop it. That's the message that you want him to know?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna...
It would probably be a little more private and personal, but...
Yeah.
When I do things like that, I take a long time to think about what I want to say.
That's fine. I just want you to know you reminded me of The Office again.
Why?
When Michael was preparing for his future son, and he was like doing all that stuff. Remember, he was like, oh, this is how you jumpstart a car. You just put this here and put this anywhere. And Dwight's in the background just going. But anyway, he says, I love you, son.
Oh.
Or no, I think he says, hello, son.
Oh, hello, son.
But it was the way that you just said it when you said, I love you, son.
With a straight face.
Yeah. 39 weeks. So when we got here, we sat down in the chair and we were thinking about making a video. And all of a sudden...
Rocket Man came on.
Yes.
The song.
Sung none other than by the famous Elton John. Sir Elton John.
Sir Elton John.
And that's been... Because we've known the theme of the nursery since, like, November. So we've been playing Rocket Man for him for 6 months now.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Yeah, so it was kind of a sign, and Carrie looks over and says... Shook her head and just went, yeah.
I think that's a sign.
Yeah, we're really happy. I'm so happy that I haven't stopped smiling since we sat down.
Oh,
Yeah.
show everyone you're smiling.
I'm just like... How's that? Oh, I can't do that slow thing again. It'll mess my neck up for like another year. I really wish that all of these pictures weren't on the wall, though.
Oh.
I mean, right here while I'm filming you, that is like so apparent.
We can try to blur it out if we remember.
Yeah, I'm hopefully if any kids are watching it, they won't really know or say, hey, Mommy, what's that?
Office, they come in here.
That's true. That's true.
Look at the ceiling today. It's not fishies.
Oh, yeah, it isn't fishies. What are we at?
Butterflies.
Oh, the pretty little flutterbies. The flutterbies. All right. Let's wait for our midwife.
All right. Something wrong, love?
No.
You kind of look like the sad half of the mayor on The Nightmare Before Christmas.
You always say that.
I know. You should be happy. Look at your little love bug right there.
I know.
Look at little Rosie. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I really don't know what I know what it meant today at the doctor's office, but I really don't know what it means in terms for us.
Okay.
So could you maybe explain that to me?
What do you mean?
Well, it sounds like next week we're going to be talking about getting induced, which...
If we make it to next week.
So maybe we should first tell them what happened at the doctor today.
Well, we did get another dilation check just to see where we're at. And there have been no changes.
Right.
So,
because what I heard today was no changes, and when we meet next week, we'll talk about induction.
yes.
So it wasn't really a if we make it that far type situation. It was, obviously if we go into labor, then we're not going to talk about it. But the way that she was talking,
It made you think that we're...
Yeah, because she said there was...
Until next week?
Yeah. And I know that there's, no way to know. Mm-hmm. Like, I get that, so maybe wait on the comments for a minute because I completely understand that it can change in the blink of an eye.
Right.
But it seemed to me like her body language and everything suggested that, next week when we meet, we're going to talk about induction, and it kind of...
Scared you a little bit?
Well, yeah, because I know that you don't want to be induced.
I don't, but she did tell us what their practice for induction is.
Okay.
And that put me a little more at ease.
Okay, so explain it to me.
I thought induction was you do a membrane sweep and...
What is a membrane sweep exactly?
It's like they're doing a dilation check,
mm-hmm.
but they do a little extra to try to...
So that's where they go to do the pushing thing up in the uterus?
Yeah.
Or on the cervix?
Yeah.
Okay, that seems...
They do some stuff in there.
I mean, it sounds like it would be painful.
Yes, I think so too.
So that's not what they're going to do?
No, she explained that there's a pill that they put up into the cervix, and it's supposed to help soften and ripen it and help things progress a little bit more.
So the way I understood it is it's not like the old school inducing was, where they give you the Pitocin right away.
Right.
So they're going to try this pill first. Like, I got that, but is it a suppository type thing? Or suppositories through the anus, right?
You're right.
Never mind. So it's not a suppository. It's just a pill that gets inserted vaginally.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And they give you that every 4 hours, I think she said.
Okay.
Until things start moving along.
What was she saying about a 36-hour block of time? Was that while she was on along with our doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what that meant.
I think if we have to be induced, she wants to schedule it within a window where either she will be on or the doctor will be on or both of them will be on at some point.
Okay. So
we're not stuck with someone who we're not as familiar with.
Okay, because we haven't really met anyone else, so...
Right.
It did kind of...
There is another midwife. We haven't met her, but I've heard great things about her. Everyone loves her. So.
Okay.
And actually, she's from here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
I think the only time she's available to see for a regular OB appointment is on Wednesdays, and we could never schedule on a Wednesday.
Because of my school.
Mm-hmm. So.
Okay.
Yep.
So how are you feeling then?
I feel good. I feel tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for a walk later. That will help try to move things along.
Okay.
And I got on the ball earlier today. And there's a few other things that have been suggested to try as well, so.
Just say it. Just say it. What are they?
Some vitamins and...
Oh yeah, the tea.
Yeah, a tea that I can try. I don't really want to say it on the vlog because I'm not a doctor and I don't want people to say, "Oh, I heard this advice from Tiff and Cari."
Gotcha.
So, you know what
right.
I mean? So yeah.
So, it was a whirlwind in there for me today because with everything progressing like it was, I'm sorry, I'm just going to turn the air down. Can you guys let us know if you can hear the air conditioning? And is it loud? Is it annoying?
Is it distracting?
Because we used to, in the very beginning, have that monster cooler, and everyone always said it was really distracting because it was loud and it was on all the time.
Buzz the whole time, yeah.
So now we're kind of worried that with it being summer and the air's coming on so much, that it's going to start bothering someone. So just let us know down below how the air is. We really would like that feedback.
If the comments are working by then.
Oh, yeah. They are not working right now.
No.
Okay, so I don't know what I was saying before that, but I'm a little bit harebrained right now because things were progressing you know, because we went in the 1 week and we were at 1 centimeter, 25% effaced. And then, you know, 2 weeks ago it was 1 centimeter, 60%. And then last week it was no change. And then this week it was no change. So I was kind of like, okay, like that's 2 weeks in a row of no change. And I get it. The baby will come when he's ready. But I guess I was just under a different mindset because this whole time you've been progressing. You know, like even with the way that we want to breastfeed, things have been working out. You know, we're getting signs that everything is going right with your body. But why not this part? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest with all the campers, I think maybe I'm starting to get a little bit jealous. You know, because you can constantly feel him, and, you know, you had said before that you weren't exactly ready. There was I don't know if we talked about this in the vlog, but the doctor had said, you know, there's things that you can do, you know. We've talked about these personal, intimate things also.
Yes.
And, you know, Cari was like, well, maybe I'm not ready for him to come out. And I realized that you don't really have a control over that, but by not helping the pregnancy along at all, it's kind of a way to control it.
In a roundabout way, you are just saying you feel like I'm being a little selfish.
That's such a harsh word, and I don't think that I feel comfortable using that, because I feel that word's really negative. I feel like jealousy is better, because that's what I'm feeling, because I don't think that you know, you're the one who agreed to carry our children. That's what comes with that territory. Like, I understood that. I guess I just didn't know that I would be this excited, this, like, full of anxiety around this time for him to come out. You know, I thought I would be, like, more
calm
and like, oh, he'll come out when he's ready. And I know he will. And I know that. That's why there's this dissonance. Like, I know that the baby will come out when he's ready. But I also know that he's getting big in there. You're uncomfortable a lot. You're getting lightning crotch, thunder punch. Like, you're getting all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we're just not progressing anymore.
Well, to be honest, patience has not quite ever been one of your strongest suits.
No, I didn't really grow up in the world of instant gratification, but, you know, all over the years with the internet and always having access to it, it has definitely changed my level of patience. You're totally correct.
Right. So now that we are super close to that 40-week mark, you're just like, okay, I want him here now.
Yeah.
You know? And
that's fair.
Babies come on their own time.
They do, but you also have to admit, though, that you really didn't want to do a lot of exercising to help that along over the past couple weeks.
I've tried to pick it up a little bit more.
But you didn't want to.
You're right. It's not the easiest carting myself around. It's,
Carton?
Yeah, it's not easy.
Welcome to the world of being a little thicker than you normally are.
Well, I'm just...
Dude, stairs are the total...
Plus, you know, I've been tired. He's been zapping a lot of my energy.
And so. You know, I would never tell you to go out and exercise unless the doctor said, Cari, you really need to go exercise. I might say, hey, I just want to remind you what the doctor said, you know, but I would never force you to go out there and do that.
Right.
But, I think that, I mean, you said it yourself, too. You really enjoy having him in there. And I don't know what that feels like.
I don't too.
If I were carrying him right now, I would probably feel the exact same way.
Which brings me to a change of topic. A lot of people have been asking why you aren't carrying the baby, or if we have future children, if you would carry the baby. And I know you've answered this before, but for our newer viewers, our newest campers, Why don't you go ahead and answer that question?
First, I don't want to. That's like overall. I think that if all the other factors I'm about to list were not a factor, I still think the answer would be I don't want to. Number 2, my age. I am a little too seasoned. I am going to be 43. Also, my health is okay. However, my body shape and my body type and my BMI, they are not very healthy for pregnancy. I am not passing judgment on anyone who shares a similar body type. I'm just saying for me, and adding on that extra weight of a baby and all that comes with it, I would probably have severe symptoms of swollen feet, very achy back. It just, it's just not for me. Also, I really like the idea of, working. I don't know what's going to happen if we gain more campers, like if that's going to affect work in the future for either of us. But the idea of working and seeing patients or clients in whatever setting I end up going to, that's something I probably will never give up. And, Cari wants to stay home, so it worked out in our relationship that we both wanted children and there was no struggle about who was going to carry. Somebody has asked too about my egg for all the reasons that I just listed and the fact that my grandmother died of heart disease. I believe there was almost a small bout of cancer. Several of my aunts have had cancer. My great-grandmother had cancer. I am also a cancer survivor, so I didn't want to risk that, and I don't want to risk that either by giving Cari my eggs, which I say to a lot of people have shriveled up.
Shriveled up?
Shriveled up. They're about scrambled now, like my brain.
Oh, jeez.
But to be clear, just so everyone knows, I'm not upset at all with Cari or anything. But it was important for me to let you guys know that I was a little bit jealous. I am jealous over the fact that she is feeling things I will never get to feel. And I think there is like a small level of frustration because I want to be, I know I'm a mother already to little kittens. But it's just that we have been waiting for our son for so long. I'm just ready to see him.
And that patience thing comes back into play. So
I'm just glad that you're feeling better, like your face.
Yes.
Your face is no longer red, and you seem to be in better spirits after,
eating some dinner.
Yeah, and talking to our midwife and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I think we overall had a good visit. The takeaway from everything, I know that we kind of rambled a bit, is that we really haven't moved along and we just have to wait it out. There's lots of home remedies. Our midwife described them as homeopathic that aren't going to hurt you.
Right.
If you do them, it's just, there's really no guarantee that they're going to help.
But it's worth a shot.
I guess so.
Safe to do.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt you.
Right.
So those are our dilemmas. I'm sure we'll talk about them later on in this week and let you guys know what we decide we're going to do. But please remember that, this is not coming from us. This is coming from our doctor, and you guys could be different if you follow.
Exactly.
Because, a lot of people who are following or going through a TTC journey, I just, like you said, we don't want to give them the wrong information.
Right. So.
Yeah. All right, then. So for those of you, too, I wanted to say who have taken the time to give us feedback on the ads that we have, we definitely really appreciate that. We've made the vlogs quite a bit longer to offset the ads in there due to the dreaded demonetization. So we are definitely really thrilled that you guys seem to be okay and that the ads are all in the correct spots and stuff. But for those of you who've been monitoring that, please continue to send in feedback, because you guys are like our source. Like we always say, comment down below. We really mean that. You know, like with everything with the, I don't know if you saw it yet because the comments are messed up, but Nicole, I think her name was Nicole.
Okay.
Because I can't see the comment anymore. But she suggested that you're able to find actual cutouts of the zodiac signs.
Oh.
And so you can actually buy the constellation that comes glow in the dark already.
Wow.
Without like making it. Because you know how we were talking about like drawing it together?
Yeah.
So, but you can actually get it already cut out.
Oh, that's all neat.
We wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for you guys. So dead serious about those comments. Like, please keep them coming. We read them all, especially if you get a heart. A heart means for sure that we've read it, because the hearts can only come from Cari and I. So, yeah. All good?
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna head out. Thanks so much for following along with us today.
Thank you for sharing us with your friends.
And we will catch you on the flippity. My hair is slicked back today.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages, especially the tweeters.